I am home. I moved with my daughter into a small flat that sings of new beginnings. There is quiet, there is light, and there is a table for work. If I am grateful now, it is not only for walls and windows, it is for the chance to do better, to design better, to teach better. Today's video is for everyone who ever learned the wrong lesson from a skyscraper, that sustainability is a label. We will change that. We will take the SDGs from brochure language to living practice, in schools, in studios, in the communities that actually remember our names. Integrating Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, into architectural education is crucial for addressing global sustainability challenges and preparing future architects to design responsibly. The current educational landscape often emphasizes technical aspects, overlooking the broader social and environmental implications of design and construction. Buildings, curricula, and institutions are not neutral. They teach. Yet our evidence shows a dissonance. Architecture schools often speak sustainability, but many graduates still build for prestige, not people. Papers across continents, from the Science Direct study on integrating SDGs into the curriculum to empirical analyses of Rockwell theses, tell the same story. We teach ideals, we graduate contradictions. Why does this matter? Because architecture shapes where children sleep, where markets form, where hope becomes a shelter. If an education system fails to embody SDG thinking, every home we design is at risk of becoming a small betrayal, beautiful on the outside, hollow where it must nurture life. To counter this, various universities and institutions are pioneering innovative approaches to embed SDGs into their curricula and research activities. Research indicates a pressing need to expand the integration of SDGs beyond mere technical aspects, incorporating vital social and environmental implications. One significant challenge in integrating SDGs is the predominant emphasis on technical aspects in education, often overlooking the broader societal and ecological impacts. However, institutions worldwide are leading the way in transforming architectural education. The University of Cambridge, through its Cambridge Sustainable Design Group, exemplifies this by focusing on interdisciplinary research and education. Their work integrates sustainable design principles across various disciplines, fostering a holistic understanding of environmental responsibility. In North America, the University of British Columbia Center for Interactive Research on Sustainability, or CIRS, stands as a living laboratory. CIRS integrates research, education, and practical application, demonstrating high-performance building systems and sustainable urban infrastructure. Columbia University's Urban Design Lab, part of the Earth Institute, focuses on sustainable urban development. They address complex urban challenges through interdisciplinary research, aiming to create more resilient and equitable cities. Carnegie Mellon University's Remaking Cities Institute explores how cities can adapt to environmental and social changes. Their work emphasizes urban regeneration and the integration of sustainable practices into existing urban fabrics. These institutions highlight the importance of moving beyond purely technical solutions to embrace a broader, more integrated approach to sustainability. Integrating sustainability into architectural engineering education requires a structured approach, moving beyond traditional methods. We need a practical instrument, not rhetoric. I call it the power matrix, EEQ, emotional ethical intelligence, teaching students to feel the ethical weight of design decisions. EEQ trains empathy, moral imagination, historical humility. It answers, who will live here? AIQ, artificial intelligence quotient, literacy, but not just programming. AIQ is about asking the right questions of models, using digital twins, life cycle analyses, and knowledge graphs so that design choices are evidenced. It answers, what is the real impact? SSQ, sustainable social quotient, the muscle of community care. SSQ measures whether a building nurtures social structures, local economies, accessibility, and resilience. It answers, will this place make people's lives better? When these three intelligences are taught in parallel, we move from aesthetic virtue signaling to accountable design practice. This involves using extracurricular activities to integrate SDG considerations directly into the design process. Additionally, employing visual mapping techniques can effectively track how SDGs are represented in student research projects. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is poised to make a profound impact on sustainable architecture. AI can significantly improve the design and planning process, optimizing resource use and enhancing building performance. From predictive analytics for energy consumption to generative design for material efficiency, AI offers powerful tools for sustainable solutions. However, the integration of AI also necessitates a strong focus on ethical design. Ensuring that AI tools are used responsibly and equitably is paramount to avoid unintended negative consequences. Integrating SDGs into architectural design education can significantly enhance students' knowledge and design capabilities. By incorporating interdisciplinary approaches, leveraging AI tools, and addressing ethical considerations, universities can equip future architects with essential skills. We will not imagine that a solitary hero fixes institutions. We will use a Vanguard team, the Vanguard Alchemists, applied as architecture school functions. I will name them and assign roles you can replicate. Strategy builds the curriculum blueprint. Task: create an SDG studio track, mandatory, that is co-taught with a local community partner. Result: students must deliver a measurable local outcome as their final project, not a conceptual model for a jury. Marketing and AMP, distribution, reframes publications and portfolio narratives. Task: requires students to publish a community evidence page with performance data in plain language. Result: transparency replaces marketing. Audience intelligence, recruits and listens to real users. Task: run participatory sessions every term, not a token consultation, but a joint design lab with residents, workers, and elders. Result: projects co-owned, not imposed. Rhetoric and AMP, critique, runs reflective seminars that ask the question, who benefits? Task: insert ethical case critiques into every studio crit. Result: design arguments grounded in justice. Workflow and AMP, tools, operationalizes AIQ. Task: deploy digital twins, life cycle assessment tools, and an open dataset for every project. Result: measurable embodied and operational carbon metrics published. Trends and AMP, research, curates the latest papers and podcasts, CIRS, Cambridge SDG Research, the ethical generative design work. Task: run a weekly research clinic that matches student designs to SDG evidence. Result: projects tied to global knowledge, locally tested. Ethics and AMP, policy, ensures institutional policy follows practice. Task: draft a binding SDG clause in procurement, hiring, and capital projects, so the university cannot greenwash. Result: accountability embedded in governance. These skills enable them to design environmentally responsible and socially equitable buildings and cities. The focus should be on embedding sustainability deeply within curricula, fostering innovation, and promoting a holistic understanding. This holistic understanding is vital for architecture's role in shaping a truly sustainable world. Subscribe if you want to know what we are next exploring. Here we change lives.